Hey collectors and friends, welcome back to Ol'SargeCollects. My name is Danny and today I'm doing something a little bit different. So today I'm not going to show you any Diamond Stars sets. I'm not going to show you any baseball cards. Today I'm going to show you a non-sports set, and this set is the 1940 Castell Wizard of Oz set. And so I'm doing this episode because of a friend on YouTube, Shane over at Shoebox Legends, gave me a shout out today, and he brought up a card that he and I have in common, and that is the header card to this set. So this was a playing card set, and he showed this header card, which he and I actually have the same grade in this card. And so because of this card, he's the only other collector on YouTube that I'm aware of that has this card or any cards from this set. And so I promised Shane a while back that I would show my set. But before I do, I want to get into two other cards, and that is this card, which came out in 1939. And so just so y'all know, if you're fans of the movie Wizard of Oz, this Wizard of Oz came out. It aired on August 25th, 1939, and this card was produced shortly thereafter. And the card is from the 1939 Gallagher Limited. It's a tobacco card of Judy Garland, and the title of the cards is My Favorite Part. And on the back of it, she talks about her role in the Wizard of Oz. So this would technically be her first card following the movie. And then just some other details about this card. So I'm gonna read off the instructions quickly, but some other information about the cards. So this game is actually originally from Canada, and it is a card game, and it has 44 cards, plus it has the header card that I've already shown you. And it's got different colored numbers, so it's got red, green, blue, and black, and there's 4 sets of 11. So ideally you would have 4 players playing this card game. And I'm not going to get into all of the instructions here, but anyway, this originated as a card game, and so I am lucky enough to have the instructions for the card game. I wish that I had the box that they all came in, but I actually bought this as a set. It was ungraded, and I bought it as a set, and I sent the whole set in for SGC grading. And so hopefully it doesn't take me too long to go through this set, but I hope y'all enjoy it. Something important about this card set, so the images follow the sequences of the movie. And the texture of the cards was interesting too. I remember the texture of the cards being almost felt like, almost like cloth. So the backs of the cards all have the same image. They all have the image of the I don't know if it's a nutcracker or what, but anyway, they all have the same image. The header card is the most popular card. It is probably the most expensive card. So you're looking at the equivalent of a PSA 4 Mickey Mantle 1960s card. That's about how much this card cost. Anyway, so let me dive into the rest of these cards. It's surprising the ranges of grades that these cards received. Remember, these are all from 1940. So the first card in the first set of, there's 4 subsets in this, is Dorothy and Toto. And this is one of my favorite cards in the set. Now, when I sent this whole set into SGC, they had not graded any. This was the first set that SGC actually graded. So there's the first card. And remember, this follows along in the sequence of the movie. So here she is with Aunt M, and while she's still in Kansas. I'll try to speed this up a little bit. Here's her and Toto again. All right, so the tornado already came by and already picked up the house, and it landed on the Wicked Witch. And so here's Glinda the Good Witch. And I'm going to tell you why I obtained this set as I'm showing you some of these cards. So I'm not the biggest Wizard of Oz fan. That actually is my wife. She is the Wizard of Oz fan, and in fact, she has an entire Wizard of Oz collection. And so because I'm a card collector, I found this set, and I'm like, wow, this would be a great gift for my wife. And so I bought the entire set for her, and I did show the set to her, and she's like, oh yeah, that's great. So she wasn't as excited as I thought she would be, but that's because she's not a card collector. She did enjoy the images. So anyway, I decided, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and send this whole thing off to SGC and get them graded. And then when I got them back from SGC and I started showing her the grades, you know, and knowing that this set came out the year after the movie aired in 1940, she was blown away by the grades that I was getting on this set. She was blown away by, you know, again, the images. The images really stand out. I mean, this is some great artistry. So here's the last card of the first subset. Again, that's a white square with red letters. And this is Dorothy and Toto on the yellow brick road. Just the imagery is just amazing in this set. So, all right, that's the first subset. Second subset is they meet the Scarecrow, and so now they're going to start their relationship with the Scarecrow. And here she is talking to the Scarecrow. So I guess technically this is still my wife's set, her only card set really, but she's got a display of Wizard of Oz stuff in the house, and here's where the Wicked Witch is meeting up with them on the Yellow Brick Road. Anyway, she's got a Wizard of Oz collection here at the house, and so the only card that I have displayed in the collection is the header card to this set. But I bring it out from time to time. I show her. I'm like, hey, look, do you remember I got this for you? And she laughs, and she enjoys looking through them. So, all right, here they are introducing the Tin Man. And I like this card too. They're oiling the Tin Man. Here he is. Just got oiled up. All right, here's where the Wicked Witch, I believe she sets fire to a tree or something. So that's the second subset, which is a yellow box with green numbers. And the third subset, starting with a white box and blue numbers. So they're heading back down the Yellow Brick Road, and they run into the Cowardly Lion. And there they all are together in one shot. And now they bring in one of my favorite characters of the entire show, the Flying Monkeys. I don't know why, the Flying Monkeys are just my favorite character. Here they are going through the poppy fields. This is another one of my favorite cards, just with the imagery. The artistry of these cards is fantastic. I really appreciate the artistry in this. Here they're meeting the wizard for the first time. Remember, they make it to the Emerald Castle or Emerald City, and then he turns them away and sends them off to, I don't know, they have to defeat the Wicked Witch. I think that's what they had to do. But here's the Tin Man getting a buffing. You know, this card set was really crazy because it goes from, now keep in mind this was all in one set, it goes from a 9 to a 4.5. I'm not really sure why that is. Most of these cards graded between a 7 and a 9.5. And then you have a few offsets that were like a 4, 4.5, that sort of thing. So here's card number 10 in the third subset. Here they are going off to fight the Wicked Witch. And this is the last card in the third subset. All right, and then for the last subset, it is a red box with black numbers. And this is Dorothy, the Lion, Scarecrow, and the Tin Man, all on their way to meet up with the Wicked Witch. And the next card is of Dorothy with the Wicked Witch. And here they are with all the guards. Here's another picture of a guard. I'm sorry about the glare. This is another favorite card of mine, only because of the comedy of it. I like the Tin Man climbing up the mountain with the lion's tail. And here is the Lion and the Tin Man and the Scarecrow all looking at the castle, the Wicked Witch's castle. And now they're dressed up as guards. And this is where, this scene right here is after Dorothy threw the bucket of water on the witch, and she's screaming right now, saying, "I'm melting, I'm melting." And it sounds like I'm a pretty big fan of the movie, but I've just watched it with my wife enough times to have it memorized. And here's the Wizard of Oz in his balloon that's supposed to take Dorothy and Toto back home to Kansas. And then the final scene, this is the last card in the set, and this is of Dorothy waking up back in Kansas with her family there. And if you've never seen the movie, then these three gentlemen up here at the top, that is actually the Lion and the Tin Man and the Scarecrow. And you've got, I believe her aunt or something is down here. So you've got all the characters of the movie, represented here in this card. Except for Toto. I don't see Toto. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this set. I know it's something a little bit different than what I normally do. And so tomorrow I'll be putting out another episode of the Diamond Stars set. And I also want to say welcome to all the new members that have subscribed to my channel. I appreciate that. I know quite a few of you came over when Shane gave me a shout out, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Shane, so much for giving me a shout out on your channel, and hope everybody enjoyed this show, and until next time, take care.